All right, so let's start, Sean, with where we started, right? So it was like, okay, how do I hammer something, right? So like take your right hand, put it on your wedge.
Yep.
Now you know, oh, that's how I'm gonna hold it, because this now makes sense. This is pushing down. Well, now if we're going this direction, now you've got to get that hand being able to push through.
Yeah.
The one thing we did in your setup was you stood a little bit further.
Yep.
And then we also brought the ball position kind of more in the middle, right? So go ahead and do your waggling, because that's really, really key for what we're trying to do. Yeah, there you go. And then you've got your setup distance, right? So we talked about kind of like where your biceps are relative to your chest.
Yep.
And we want them, like with a wedge, they can be kind of even. With a 7-iron, as you move longer, you want to feel like they move away from your chest a little bit further. All right, and then because we're now hitting draws instead of slices, we have to aim everything at the right edge of the green or the right fairway.
Yep.
So go ahead and shift your alignment over to the right a little. There you go. And then do your move. Let's capture a couple on video. There you go. Beautiful thing right there.
Feels good.
That was great. Yep, so aim out right of whatever target you want to go to, and then do that hand action. There you go, good one. All right, so it took off. You'll see it flying on the screen, kind of that high draw to the left.
Yeah.
So we know that if it's going too much, we can use the body more.
Yeah.
If it's not going enough, if it's still fading, then we have to pop it harder with that right hand. One thing we talked about too was keeping that left grip a little looser, because if the left grip is tight, the right hand really won't do its job very well. Yeah, there you go, really nice. It's gonna go right on that flag down there. Very good. So I always like to make sure that the student captures some words on their own. So what do you think is the light bulb moments for you?
I think the grip. Well, yeah, the grip, feeling it all in this like index finger and having really no pressure, like with these two.
Yeah.
And then just feeling the waggle before you even take it back.
Yeah.
And then also the ball position right in the middle and the distance wet.
Yeah. And I think that will vary. We don't know exactly where you're going to land on the setup, but at least it's a consistent place to be. And I've never seen this be wrong.
Yeah.
It's just maybe there's a little variation based on the individual, but starting out in the middle and being able to get like a rotation and a throw, I mean, that's the main stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I, say with pitching wedge, if I was moving the ball position forward more, same swing, would it draw more?
Yeah. Yeah, because you'd be kind of catching it. So the way you think about it is like, let's say that's the center of your body.
Yep.
And then like hold the club up here. It's like a restaurant door, you know, like the ones that flip both ways. Yeah. Well, if it flips there, but the ball's up front, you're going to catch the door on the inward track already. And if the ball was back here, you're probably going to catch it while it's over here.
Yep.
But it's all relative to what's going on with your wrist.
Yeah.
So, yes, that is true. I would say the better you are with your hands, the more you can kind of keep it in the middle.
Yeah. I always thought of like doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Nice waggle. Cock it back and whip it. All right. So what you whipped was your body.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Like, if you want to throw your body into it, you just got to get better at using your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Pull it back, whip it through. Boom. Nice. Nice. Yep. Yep. Same thing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, really good. So for the video, let's pull out that fairway wood and hit a couple. And you know, we talked about how the fairway wood itself is longer and it requires you to kind of get that throwing action down a little sooner, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then this is something I have a YouTube channel myself. Are you okay if I put this on my channel, or you want to just save it for yourself?
I don't mind.
I can put
Yeah.
it up there. It's
Yeah,
just kind of a fun lesson, and you made such great improvement. So let's aim, because you're gonna hit those people. Let's aim aim way down the right on the trees there, and then get that throw. Okay, so you drop kicked it a little,
Yeah.
but you must have done a lot of good things, because we didn't get that huge slice.
Right.
You know. So before, with the thumbs, and like you just said, I wasn't trying to use my hands at all.
Yeah.
You had those big high peeling fades, and
Yeah.
so, you know, I'd be guessing, because we don't have the TrackMan out here, but it looks like you've gained like 20, 30, 40 yards off your longest club,
Definitely.
and at least probably 10 off your shortest club.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's trim those leaves off those trees with a nice draw. Oh, there you go. Went straight. Yep. Yep. So let's be a little more even quicker with the hands and see if we can get it to draw. Ooh, so good. That's a keeper, right?
Yeah.
That's like a pro bowler. You're at the bowling alley and a pro bowler shows up and you're like, how's he making it turn in? Like, that's exactly what you just did there. That's great. Hit it harder. Let's crush one and see what happens. So when you crushed it, which is your default,
Yep.
you crushed it with your legs.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna crush it with your hands, not your legs. So pull it back and pause for me. Turn even more. Turn your hips. Turn now. Just kind of throw the hands through there. Don't be like twisting and pushing too much with the legs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, go for it. There it is. Straight ball.
Yeah. Three.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Anything else you want to add to the video?
No, I don't think so.
Like you said, you were not expecting this.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot. I don't really teach the same as anybody else. So you'll work on this. You'll kind of get your grip and everything. You'll kind of work the angles. You'll probably find you're going to kind of be a little bit sore in the arm. Is going to fatigue. But that's because you're not only doing it, but you're doing it with tension.
Yeah.
Eventually, just like throwing a ball, it's going to be loose and poppy and fast, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, cool, very good. Good
Thank
job.
you. Appreciate it.